Welcome to the show your parents, the PTA and the asleep don't want you to hear. The Helios blog. Today, well, some true insanity on the whatever podcast. We have fighting for literally no reason. Just talking a talk. People being argumentative, the usual. Let's get into it.
The reason she's alone is because she's difficult.
Women are not accepting the bare minimum.
Women fuck men they respect.
All the women who say things like, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, like, y'all impress me.
Women just gaslight each other and say what they want to hear.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, you were dating the crazy dude. Stalking, yep. Terrible, very bad, not cool. Stalking, don't stalk. Man or woman or man, don't stalk people. Fucked up, just move on. Get plenty of fish in the sea. Hold on, just trying to get through the notes here. You said we already did that. Unrealistic expectations, has to make so much money, buy certain things, has to be tall, fit, etc. But what do they bring to the table? How about we do that? We'll go around the table. Or did we kind of do this already?
We did.
We kind of did. Yeah, like the what do you bring to the table? But it was like within the context of marriage. So, welcome back. Boom. I don't know if this is a first, a walk back, rage quit.
Return.
It was
this was
reverse.
A friendship quit.
Yeah, you weren't so much a rage quit. The two girls, though, might have been. We have Sam here, also Idaho. You want to talk about dating in Idaho? Is that? Sam?
Dating in Idaho? I don't
Yeah.
think I put that on there.
Oh, okay.
I think
Maybe
I put something about online dating.
You said, relationships are disposable. Divorce rates are at an all-time high. It seems like half the women I come across have done or do OF seeking arrangements, but they can't find a good man, and all men suck. That's what you're saying. That's what they say.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah. Going around the table, what do you think of men? Starting with you. Actually, starting with you.
Wait, can you elaborate on how I can?
What do you think of men?
Men are trash.
I think that
Men are the
a lot
worst.
of the men I have come across right now in this time have been very much money mindset made. I would love to meet more men that are more focused on morals and integrity and independence rather than just getting money. I feel like a lot of men are...
Yeah, only after the guy is attractive and meets all of her money requirements and height and six-pack and so on, does she then think about this. Only then. That's what they don't tell you.
Just only money is on their mind, and I feel like there's a lot more to be focused on. I wouldn't say don't focus on money, but I want to say I think men only focus on that, and I would love to see a man who focuses on more.
Wow, you mean a girl that wants more?
That's beautiful. Touching. It was touching.
You're taking shots, though.
Okay.
True.
So what do you think of men in general, I guess?
He
Do we
is-
need men?
Yes,
No.
we definitely
No,
do
no.
need men.
No, men are trash.
Okay.
You don't need men.
Why? Are you asking
All
me
right,
why?
going around the table on it. What do you think of men?
I love men. I feel like it's the balance of the world. There are protectors, and it's definitely needed for the world to grow. I think a lot of... I have two brothers, so they're definitely an inspiration to me. My dad, he's the rock of the family, so I definitely love... I don't think I would like a world without men in it.
Good girl.
I think a lot of the grown men in my life are great.
Yeah, your answer could just be like, men are great.
Yeah.
The grown men, huh?
Perfect.
I think most men are cool, yeah.
I don't see a problem with men.
You don't see a problem with men.
Well, like their existence, I don't really see a problem with it.
But you're like, it could go either way. Like they could be here, they could not. I wouldn't really.
Well, if they weren't here, I feel like
I feel
the world would burn. Like
Oh,
we,
the-
I
Right.
feel like we need, I
You're
feel
right.
like we need men is like
That's fair.
is something that we need in our lives.
Okay.
Indeed.
They're the yin to our yang, and yeah, they're great. We need them. At the end of the day, there's just good people and bad people out there. It doesn't matter the gender.
Yeah, I agree. Men are great.
Yeah, they're pretty great.
Sweet.
Wow.
Going back to Sam, you said you haven't dated around a lot, but your ex-boyfriend of 3 years was a 2X felon, drug dealer. Also think he had a porn addiction, which I feel like is a common problem with our culture.
Yeah, I'll keep it short, but me and that guy, we dated for 3 years, and towards the end of our relationship, I did.
Notice. The drug dealer guy, 5 years. Normal guy, 0 years. Listen to the actions and not the words.
Find out that he was watching a lot of adult content, and a lot of people that I've kind of talked to this about are just like, it's not that big of a deal, and I could argue that, but at the same time, I think having that mentality is what's led us into this culture of, normalizing everybody doing OF and posting half-naked pictures on Instagram and things like that.
Sounds like
So
jealousy.
I don't think it should be so normalized, and yeah, but I don't know how much more you want me to go into it.
Sure.
So
No, that's fine.
I'm kind of confused. The tattoo on your arm, I can't figure out what it is.
which one?
The one that I can see, yeah. Well, actually, all of them kind of look similar. They just look like squiggly lines.
Yeah,
What's going on there?
It's some abstract art that I saw a few years ago, and I really liked it, and it just never left my mind. So I decided to get it tattooed on me. I just like art, so. And then the other one is like honestly a basic white girl tattoo. It's a dragon and a flower.
Yeah, the dragon and flower I get.
Yeah.
But the art, what is it about that stood out?
I don't know. I think it looked cool. I do a lot of abstract art myself. I like to draw with Sharpies, and it just
It's just a squiggly line, and I thought it looked great, so I tattooed it on me. Is there a bigger red flag you guys can think of? I can think of one. Just tattoos everywhere. And maybe some dots on her, if you know what I mean.
It was similar to the kind of stuff that I draw, so I just really liked it. And
Sorry, that was funny.
Okay.
I do have a question here. Hold on, where did I write it? Starting with Lizzie over here, what do you think men want?
Submission.
I feel like men ultimately want to be
Fit, feminine, submissive, bedroom fun, loyal.
respected and listened to.
Yes.
But that's just my short answer of it.
Okay.
Okay, so that kind of sounded like you were parroting what our blue dress friend over here said. I'm just saying.
Well, her and I have a lot of the same views, so.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's try to just get everyone's answer here. So,
I think men are looking for a partner in life, and that could be emotional support, physical support, just
physical
kind of
support.
all of that.
go ahead, answer the questions, guys.
But yeah, just emotional support, a partnership, someone that they can share their life with and grow as a couple.
yeah, pretty much the same. Just someone who supports you, is there for you, to an extent, takes care of you, will bear your children, things like that. So
Yeah, just overall a partner who will be there for you like no one else will.
Sounds like what girls want.
I agree. I think trust and respect, and yeah, I don't know.
Peace, for you to be quiet, a good mother to future children, a good cook too.
Wait, is picnic dress? You're back. I knew you would be back. Where are the other two? Where
Apparently
are they
they're
at?
coming.
They're on the way.
They're on the way.
They're coming back.
With the pizza?
All right.
Yeah, I hope
Awesome.
so.
Are they coming with the pizza?
I think so.
I'm hungry.
Okay.
They're bringing pizza?
Did they get it for everyone?
I don't know. I don't
It's
know.
like a singular pizza, and we're all just a slice.
It's a singular slice.
I'll say at least got me some.
But Brian likes bacon on his pizza, and they're Muslims. Can they do that?
No, bro.
Yeah, I wonder. Maybe it's pepperoni. Who knows?
Pepperoni is also made out of pork.
It's pork, yeah.
What men want above all, I think it's peace and respect, and someone who's nurturing and caring.
Okay.
What I have seen so far, like I previously said, I really think that men only want money, and
No. What do you think men want in a relationship from a woman?
From
you think
a
it's
woman?
money?
Okay, now I need to think. I would say.
So the translation is she's only chosen and dated men that have and prioritize money over everything. That's what she's saying, because women choose.
From a relationship, I would say someone who only listens and does not respond.
That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Quiet.
Listen and not respond. Like, you can respond, but you can't talk back.
That's a way to put that, I guess. What about you?
Sex, fun, eye candy, and loyalty, and someone who would be a good mom if they did want children with that person.
Sex, loyalty, good mom. Okay, cool. It's pretty good. Some pretty good answers there. Well done. Questions for you, I think in your Instagram, Azira?
Azira.
Excuse me. Okay, if you...
Come on, Azira.
That's
really?
Azira.
You guys have
Really?
like, this chemistry. It's crazy. You and Andrew, if he wasn't married, I think you guys would...
You're talking about this man right here.
I'm talking about that man.
Wait a second. I have a fictitious black ex-wife. Just so you know. You think...
Who?
This is ridiculous.
Was it dudes?
With a dude and a girl.
Yeah, that's not happening.
That's what I said.
Why the fuck would we let two... First off, we don't have space for these two randoms.
I know, it's also,
Actually, are slurred. Okay, so in your Instagram it says, if you know you don't deserve me, I'd rather be all alone.
Yes, it says, don't come and try to hurt me. Don't come and try to love me if you know you don't deserve me. I'd rather be all alone.
So, I'm hearing mental illness, and I've been hurt in the past, and I make that weakness my virtue. And she does talk like a spoken word poet. So she's probably in that subculture, that hipster subculture where she thinks she's cool, but she's actually just like everyone else. So she has a high opinion of herself. She has a nose in the air.
So question, would you rather be alone than settle for an average guy?
I don't have any problems with being with an average guy.
Liar.
Okay.
I think that wouldn't be settling for me. That would be fine for me.
That's not true, as said by your own words, because you said previously that all men only care about money at the expense of everything else, which means those are the only men you've ever chosen.
What do you think an average guy is?
I think an average guy is a man who is a man, not a boy, has a job, can take care of himself, but is not overly rich or overly successful. I consider average as middle class, and not considering
but that's wait a second. That's all monetary.
By definition, middle class is not average. Actually, the average person is not middle class. The average person is low class. Actually, they're not middle class. Middle class means you earn an above average salary because you're able to live above average. You know, own a house, white picket fence, go on some vacations. You can't afford everything, but that's middle class. Middle class is above average. Even though it's in the middle, that doesn't mean that it's average, because just because it's in the middle doesn't mean that it's average, because wealth is not distributed with a normal distribution. It's not bell curved distributed. it's actually it's like a curve with the low end overrepresented.
What do you think an average man is
In the United
his core?
States,
In
the United States, the average man earns around $40,000 a year, which is not middle class.
A personality. Is he average intelligence? Is he what does average mean as far as the person goes?
As far as the person goes, I would say most likely intelligence, as you were saying, and then also
it's not average. By
morals.
definition.
Like, he doesn't overly believe in certain things, but he also believes in good. But he doesn't just believe in, oh, you have to do this in a certain way.
I don't understand. It sounds like she wants fried ice.
I think average for me would be someone who's kind of in the middle standpoint of everything, whether it be like...
Well, that sounds moderate, not average. Don't you think the average man believes in morality and, you know, kind of the dream of Americana? That seems average to me, right?
But to me, that's not...
Well, that's what I'm asking. What is average? You kind of gave us average to me is the size of the wallet. What is an average paycheck? But
middle class,
if you're talking
middle class is not an average paycheck.
About a person, what is an average person, an average man? What does that look like?
That's what I'm trying to explain. Like, for me, an average man does have a lot to...
She wants Mario from the video games. He's all around. Well-rounded.
Do with money and morals, because if you don't,
money and morals,
yes, because I would say that a man who is like not average and is high standard is doing very well for himself and those all around him, and is also able to make distinctive points of
That's a pillar of the community. That's not average. That's by definition above average.
Views in good ways. I think average would be, to me, average is considered like you don't really have your own point of view. You're not willing to speak up for yourself. Those are things that I consider average. Like, you
Can
don't
I give
stand
you
out.
My definition of an average man? I think an average man is a person who wants to reproduce and wants to take care of a family. They may not be extreme on philosophy or overly educated, but they love their wife, they love their family, they're going to work hard every single day to make sure that they're okay. I think that that is average. I think that that is normal. I think that that is a trait.
Well, I am inclined to disagree. Most men are not average by that definition. Working as hard as they can to make sure things are okay? No. That describes the middle class. But the middle class is not the average person. Not in 2024, not in the United States.
Which is very commonly found. When you say average, what I hear from you is they have X amount in their pocketbook, and it seems like you kind of are giving it a political leaning of moderate. They're moderate in the things they do. I don't think average men are moderate. I think that they essentially value the things that you value. I just wonder where you come up with average. Like, they're normal looking. That doesn't mean that they don't have good self-esteem, or that they're not at a job which is paying a decent wage. It doesn't mean any of those things. So when you say average, I kind of want to dive in
$69. Maddie, press button A for blue dress to be your female alpha, or button B for settle for the average man.
Yeah,
By the way, TTS is 69, Warlord 69. Thank you for the TTS. Maddie's not here. Button A for blue dress to be your female
I think the average guy is going to work at Amazon and, or a factory, and he's going to bring home $22 an hour, and he's going to come home and expect peace in his home. I think that that's pretty average.
Yes, I agree.
So what really is average to you?
That is mainly how you explained it is also how I see it. When I say as far as like income, that's what I'm saying. Like he can take care of himself. When I say overly average, I consider that as someone who can take care of everything.
Can you please understand that your standards are above average?
Everyone around them. But to me, an average man is someone who can just take care of himself. He's living right. He doesn't have he doesn't have such a big personality. Like he's kind of like in the midst of like being quiet but also being like who he really is. I feel like it's
You know what this sounds
everything
like?
that
You know what this sounds like? You know those girls that like from the age of like 4 years old, they're like planning their wedding? She doesn't actually understand what men are really like at all. She's read a bunch of books about what men are supposed to be like, and she has this like book notion of what men are supposed to be like, and this is what she's expecting.
I see myself as, I feel that if he's not able to be at that level with me, then he is considered average.
I see. So you consider yourself average?
No,
Hold on.
Consider myself.
Can we make final points on this, because we're getting bogged down on every single new thing. Can we make final points, please?
Yeah.
From both of you.
You can go first.
So you said I consider average to be everything that I am. That's what you said.
No, I said I consider overly average to be where.
What does that mean, overly average? That just
like
means more average than average.
No, I mean like the next step. Like what is a term that you would put over average?
Above average.
Exceptional.
Yes, exceptional is right where
Well, exceptional would be the opposite of average.
Like someone who believes in the same.
So is she saying that she wants an exceptional man? She's just calling the exceptional man average? Great job. Great your truth.
Same things as I am, and is open to communicating. So
you're exceptional.
And being able to express how they feel at the same level as I
Okay,
am.
well, let me just ask this last question very quickly. What do you think an average, not exceptional, but average woman expects from an average man?
To meet her at the same level.
Yeah, what does that mean? Explain it.
Whatever level she's at, I think she expects that.
She's at your level.
Then that wouldn't be average.
Yeah, well, what would that mean? What would that entail?
So clever.
What would an average man need to do to meet you at your level?
He would need to express his needs and his love for people and for things more, and be able to stand up for what is good and what is right. That I would not consider that average. I would consider that extraordinary.
To just say what your preferences are and to be moral, that's extraordinary?
Yes.
That's not what she's actually looking for. What she's looking for is a man who meets all of her criteria. 6 feet tall, 6-figure salary, 6-pack abs, 6-inch rocket, and so on. She expects all that. But in addition to that, she also expects him to be moral, to stand up for himself, to basically be a literary man that people respect in literature. Like she wants a hero, a heroic Jesus-like figure is what she's describing, which is by definition not average. That is what people aspire to be their entire lives. That is not average.
All right, moving things on. You said that you started your own church to save the our generation. This world will come to an end.
She speaks like a spoken word poet. I was wrong. She speaks like a priest. Interesting.
One day I saw this clip. You're starting your own church. Also, let's please not get bogged down too long on... just so I can get through everybody, and we can hopefully try not to be here for too late tonight.
Okay, so let me explain that. I was looking forward to starting my own church because I feel that everyone in this world, no matter what they believe in, because I find myself to be Christian, but I don't see that as the only reliable or valuable religion. I see.
She wants to make a cult? Let's quote The Office. You make more money as the leader, but you have more fun as a follower.
You're not a Christian.
No, it's not even like that. What I see
It's
is
not
that,
even possible.
No, it is possible because I know where I stand, but I don't think where I stand is the only place to be stood. I feel that no matter what you believe in, we all believe in something that's good, something that's a higher power.
So
And
cool.
learning multiple religions, you start to
I
see.
want to follow you, priest. Sorry, I can't even say it with a straight face.
Similarities, and that's why I think it's really important to be able.
Well, let's find out if this is true. Let me just ask you one question, and then we can move on very quickly. Is Jesus Christ God?
No.
Okay, well,
So you're
then
not
that's
a
the end of
Christian.
that.
Can I finish my church segment really quickly?
There's no real reason to. We've already established that you're not a Christian.
Wait, can I just finish though? Okay.
But for what? You're just going to give us some prattle about something that's not Christianity. You're not a Christian.
No, because he asked me.
Wait, you have a cross earring.
Yeah, yes.
So you're
yes, I
Christian.
do, yes.
But Jesus isn't God?
Jesus
Is she high? Alright. Let's end the video there. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit all for notifications. Go buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks, like Hunter M, Adrian R, Tom M, Bobby, Dylan, Renaissance Press, Brian, Andrew, Alan, Armani, and Nicholas. Shout outs to you, most recent purchaser of Strategist Guide to Seduction and Quotes to Live By. Thank you so much. If you like coaching services like Nicholas here, just go to my email. That's theheliosblog@gmail.com, and I'll slot you right in. Thank you so much for listening, guys, especially if you listen to the end. I really do appreciate it. Oh, I also offer early access content on my Patreon. Thank you so much for listening, guys, especially if you listen to the end. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.